Oh shit. Here we go again.
Wow, hardcore, we're back. It's that time of the year again where we're going back to classic World of Warcraft. Not just any classic WoW, we're going hardcore. One death and it's over. Last year I actually hit level 60 on my hardcore priest and I picked up some insane items along the way like Alana's Embrace. But eventually I died to Onyxia's Whelps. We don't have to get into that now, you know. But we're back and we're looking for an even tougher adventure. We're playing as a priest again. Wait, we're playing as a priest again? Oh, okay.
Oh my god, no way,
We're playing as a priest again, but with no holy spells. Only Shadow and Discipline. If I can't use it in Shadowform, I'm not gonna touch it. Without holy spells, I lose out on all the usual healing abilities such as Flash Heal, Greater Heal, Renew, and Desperate Prayer, which was an actual lifesaver for my last hardcore run. The only wand I'm allowing myself are those with shadow damage, and there's not many of those. To make it even harder, I'm going solo self-found, which means no trading, no auction house, no mail, and I'm limiting myself to secondary professions only. Just first aid, cooking, and fishing. As the cherry on top, I've gone Night Elf. A unique thing about priests is that their racial spells vary, with undead getting Touch of Weakness and a healing dot, trolls getting Mortal Strike and a lightning shield, dwarves get Fear Ward, Night Elves get Star Shards. It's something. It's a notoriously bad skill. At this point, I'm excited to start. The idea was really coming together and now I just had to get to 60 without using any holy spells. I went through the spellbook to see what I had and I realized that Smite is not discipline. For some reason I remembered it as such, but all that means is that we have our one-handed mace to kill boars and tigers till we're level 4. Combat feels more like a slow duel and every mob is like a test of patience. At this point, it's not just about leveling anymore. It's about surviving each single encounter like it's a mini boss. And that's exactly what happens when I try to fight a level 3 boar. I figured I'd kite him, but that didn't work. It nearly cost me my life. I'm almost level 4 at this point, and I remember there's a cave coming up next, so I grind on some level 1s, and finally get Shadowward Pain, which is a massive help. When I'm about to enter the cave, I realize that there's an add-on that tracks the achievements for you, but I forgot to turn it on. I also realized that you can only turn this on
You are made of stupid.
before you start playing, which means we'll have to make a new character.
Oh shit. Here we
After
go
making a
again.
new character, Void Chad, we start again. I figured this time I'm gonna make him a male Night Elf. You know, cause who plays Night Elf male priest? I'll spare you the details as they're just right-clicking mobs and avoiding ones that are higher level. At this point, I could say something really inspirational, like, you know, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, or we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but a habit. I'm hitting boars with a mace constantly. It's yeah, I can't make it any more crazy than it is. Either way, we're clearing the cave, and for a moment I'm not paying attention. I don't realize that I somehow pulled 2 mobs which are stacked on top of each other and they're both hitting me.
I'm dying.
By the time I realize this, they're
Help me.
on me, and yeah. Am I this washed up to die at level 4? What the hell, man? Where's the Giga Healer that reached level 60 before in one go?
Fuck yous, ya stupid fucking cunt. You left me to rot in Dustwallow Marsh. I ain't helping, ya wee little shite.
What the fuck? I don't need you anyway. Witness me. Zalapad, SSF. This one's going all the way. I can...
I'm right there! I'm right there! Ah! Let's go! Come on! What are you doing? What are you doing? No!
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Come on, man, what the fuck is you doing, cuz?
Since when did these owls chain pull? Well, I proceeded to get flamed in the guild chat after dying at level 5, which is, you know, fair enough. Fuck. At this point, it's rough. You know, I haven't died this much ever in hardcore, but for some reason, this is what makes it fun. I've been playing WoW for 15 to 20 years, and even though I'm not like insane rank 1 player or whatever, dying whilst leveling is just so fun. And especially in solo self-found, every run is just a little bit different.
Okay, always subscribe, you know.
There's nothing else to do than just go again. And that's what we do. We do the same route, we grind to level 4 for a little bit, and at this point some friends ask me to stream, so that's what I'll do. I turn on my stream and hence the camera in the bottom left. There's also a little fishing game in the top left. It's insanely good, but I'll go into that another time. I'll fast forward here a little bit to the point where I just died. Out of pure spite, I killed the same fucking owl that killed my previous character, and we move on. I noticed instantly that the low rank Shadowform Pain is not that good anymore. Luckily, at level 6 we do get Power Word Shield. And without that, we need to kite every single mob pretty much, because we just don't have the damage to kill it before it kills us. At this point, I'm really, really longing for Mind Blast.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I also realized that I cannot do the priest quest since I need to heal the NPC. I try to figure this out with the druid, but unfortunately it doesn't work. I also get some first aid going, because that's the only healing I'll be getting. As I mentioned, I will only be doing secondary professions, no engineering, alchemy, tailoring, chanting, none of that stuff.
Know your fucking place, trash.
So more fast forwarding, and here I fight Ferocitas the Dreamer. As you can see, this intense battle, I'm Shadowform painting, shielding, oh my god, and I'm running away. Shadowform paint, holy shit, this intense high APM gameplay. Going in for some auto attacks, pulling something else, oh my god. This really showcases my current weakness. I have to constantly kite and wait for my shield to be usable again, and in the end it's pretty close. We farmed some extra cloth for a while since we need to level up our first aid. Afterwards we go for Lord Melanas. He's kind of notorious as a hard character killer, but the druid I was with wanted to do it together though, and I didn't want to make him wait, so we just grouped up for it. At level 8 we get spells, but they're all holy, so we don't get anything there power wise. Next up were these nasty harpies. They really hurt, and I constantly had to kite, eat between each one. And the worst thing is that I can't even heal myself after they died. At this point we finally unlock Star Shards and hit level 10, which also means Mind Blast. And I'm kind of keen to use both. Since we don't have good fillers after Mind Blast long cooldown, Star Shards might actually be good.
At last, thanks to Mr. Satan, the long-awaited energy has finally arrived from Earth.
And I hate saying this, I truly do, but Star Shards is kind of insane. With the shield, and after a Mind Blast, Star Shards, and it just finishes the mob off. It's insane. This is the end of the first episode of this series. It's been a while since I've had this much fun on WoW, and this challenge makes me truly appreciate hardcore again. Next time we'll do some more challenges, and perhaps a Dead Mines run. maybe not. Thank you for watching. Please check out my Twitch as well. Bye bye!